If you picture money, you probably picture this: green bills. It's so familiar that most people never question it. But why green? Why not blue or red or something harder to copy? The answer actually goes back more than 100 years to a time when money had a very different problem. In the 1800s, paper money was becoming more common in the United States. But there was a major issue: counterfeiting. At the time, printing technology was improving quickly, and that made it easier for people to copy currency. So the government needed a way to make money harder to fake. One of the solutions came down to something surprisingly simple: ink, specifically green ink. Green ink had a few important advantages. First, it was more durable. Early inks, especially black inks, could fade over time or break down when exposed to sunlight and chemicals. Green ink, on the other hand, tended to last longer. It held its color better. That meant bills could stay readable and recognizable even after heavy use. But durability wasn't the only reason. Green ink was also harder to replicate. At the time, high-quality green pigments were not as easy to produce as other colors. That made it more difficult for counterfeiters to match the exact shade used on official currency. So by using green, the government made it just a little bit harder to fake money. There was also a practical reason tied to printing technology. During the late 1800s, the United States had large supplies of green ink available. It was relatively stable, widely produced, and worked well with the printing methods used at the time. So in a way, green wasn't just a security choice. It was also a convenient one. Over time, this color became standard. But as printing technology improved, the original reasons started to matter less. Modern currency includes advanced features like microprinting, watermarks, security threads, and color-shifting ink. These features are far more effective at preventing counterfeiting than color alone. So technically, money doesn't need to be green anymore, but it still is. And that comes down to something else entirely: recognition. The color green became strongly associated with US currency. People expect money to look a certain way. Changing that could create confusion. And in something as important as currency, consistency matters. There's also a psychological side to it. Green is often associated with stability, growth, and trust. It's not aggressive like red or overly bright like some other colors. It feels balanced. And whether intentional or not, that perception reinforces the idea of money as something reliable. So even though the original reasons were practical: durability, availability, and anti-counterfeiting, the color stuck around because it became part of what money is. Today, when you see a green bill, you don't think about ink or printing technology. You just recognize it instantly. And that instant recognition is incredibly valuable. So the next time you look at a dollar bill, that green color isn't random. It's the result of history, technology, and the need to make money both secure and instantly recognizable. This has been Questions Answered. If there's another everyday thing you've wondered about, let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy learning the hidden reasons behind things we see all the time, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.